YouTube, welcome to Coop Star Cards, and we have
Brian Chen.
And what'd you do today, man?
I got top 16 at YCS Pasadena.
Okay. What deck was you playing?
Pure Sky Striker.
What were some of your matchups like?
I actually have them on my phone.
Okay.
So, I actually forgot a couple of them, but I'll just say what I remember. So round one, I sat down and my opponent tells me that he left his deck at home, so it was basically a bye. But I asked him after he was playing, and it was Grand Maju, which is like kind of like a shaky matchup because he was like the turbo version, so it could like kill you really easily. With like less middle, the matchup was actually kind of hard. So I was like, kind of dodged the bullet in a way. Round two, I'm playing against Zodiac. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like the back row and all that. Round three, I played against Pure Orcust. Round four, I played against Grand Maju. And round five, I played against Christian Urena playing the Orcust Sky Striker deck. That was a pretty crazy game. Round six, I forgot. Round seven, I played against True Draco and I lost because game two, he opened double anti-spell, double solemn judgment, so I just couldn't play. And then round eight, I played against Bordeaux here.
Hey, Bordeaux here. Hey, let's go, baby.
Yeah, really, really good game. Like really back and forth. Round nine, I played against Infernoid. The reason I actually won that match was because I had like a spicy tech in the side.
Okay.
Round 10, I played against Salamangreat. And round 11, I played against my friend that I rode with. And the way I beat him was just like really, really unfortunate. So he asked my only play, which was Engage. But I had a Jamming Waves and Metaphor Fusion, so I popped my Metaphor Fusion with Jamming Waves. I shuffled it back and I drew Engage, so I won that game.
Nice.
In game two, he opened, I think he opened really good. But I broke his board, but the aftermath was his whole deck was in his graveyard, so he could like do a lot of damage. But I have one more Engage left to search. So I searched Shark Cannon to hope that I could live through the next turn. And off the Engage, I drew System down, and it just won me the game. Just like that. So that's basically how I made it top 32.
Nice.
And I lost, and I beat Salamangreat in top 32. I played Daniel Ramirez, a really cool guy.
Yeah.
A really close game. I went to game 3 and all that. And I lost to Dominic Couch playing Sky Striker Orcust.
Okay. What'd you finish after Swiss?
I finished 24th.
Okay. X2.
X2, correct.
Okay. All right. Is there any shout outs that you like to give?
Right. So first of all, I want to shout out Joseph TCG, Team Royalty.
Okay.
They sponsor me, and they're from the San Jose area. They go to like most events in California, do a lot of Pokemon and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
And for shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Gospel, Bruce, Corey, Jarek, JJ, Ken, Kenny, Mark, Peter, Sean, and Tom. My family, my other friends, and also Andy Hernandez, because he copied my homework the day before. He messaged me and he's like, what are you playing? And he just played card for card in my deck. He was actually X1 the end of day one, but he just lost 2 straight, so really unfortunate.
Okay, yeah. I see. All right, without further ado, let's get into the list.
All right, so I played a Pure Sky Striker. No Demise, no just random things.
Random things.
Can't play the deck without Ray, so yep, 3 Ray. 3 Ash Blossom. I think it's the best hand trap still. It's debatable because like cards like DD Crow are just like also really high impact, but I just like Ash because it's also fire, and I think he is really valuable in this deck. And I played one Skullmeister. So there are a couple of reasons why I like this card. It's because it stops a lot of different things, like it stops Area Zero, it stops a lot of things that DD Crow stops, like the Orcust cards as well. And it's level 4, so it's like you can normal summon it, unlike Lancia, and then it has a lot of attack too, so it's actually not like the worst hand trap. I'll consider bumping it up in the future, but it was actually pretty good. It's not the few things that I needed to, so I didn't regret it. So I played 9 monsters.
Okay.
And for the spell cards, obviously, it's at 3, so 3 engage. 3 Shark Cannon. These are only 3 of Sky Striker spells left that I think are good at 3. Shark Cannon is really good because it's like DD Crow and it's like lets you access your extra deck a lot more. So that's why I like Shark Cannon. 1 Afterburner, 1 Hercules base, 1 Jamming Waves, and 2 Area Zeros, as well as the 3. These are like the broken striker spell cards. They're on the ban list for a reason, so yeah, I believe that is 14 striker spells. It's actually not as many because Widowmaker's at 1, but you just bumped out Shark and like added a couple things.
Why only 2 Area Zero?
So I put 2 Area Zeros because I don't like drawing multiples, even though I don't think the striker spells are like the reason why you win the game, besides engage, of course. I think you win the game because of like the interruptions you have and like engaging like all at once, just like stockpiling them. So I think if you're not hitting engage, Area Zero is like very mediocre, if not like above average.
I see.
To give enough credit. Yeah.
Okay.
But Area Zero is just like really good in general. With multi-roll, it's broken.
Okay.
And then for my backrow removal of choice, I decided 3 Cosmic Cyclones. I thought 2 wasn't enough because Orcus was a really popular deck, and I also knew beforehand that the Orcus Skytracker deck was going to be very popular. Shout outs to Tom for helping me figure that out. And this card's just really good. You can bait out all the Nightmare cards with Cosmic, and yeah, I just think it's really good and good against Rogue as well. And then the goods package, you can't play the deck without it. You just need like, if you start with 3 spells engaged, you're probably winning that game because you're just so far ahead of your opponent. Yep, so that's those. And I still play 2 Pod Desires. This card's broken, but unfortunately it lost me game 1 of top 16. Pod Desire, and my banish was 2 Engage, 2 Shark, Widow Anchor, Multi-Roll, and 1 Ray, and just like 3 other cards I don't remember. But it was just really bad, and I was ahead of that game, but I didn't have anything good to search, so I lost that game 1. The next 3 are like the broken 1-up spells, Terra, Rhoda, and Upside.
Okay.
And so much of my Portland list, I still play the same 6 traps, 3 Imperm and 3 Derkabee. Even though this card isn't as good as it was before, it still stops what it needs to and can get you ahead most of the time. It's a really strong flight game. And Imperm, I just don't like getting called by the grave, so Imperm I think was the right choice. I played a 40 card main deck.
Okay.
And for the extra deck, I played 1 Kagari, 3 Shizukus, 3 Harates, and 1 Kaina. Before, I don't know like when exactly, but people were like 2 Harates is actually enough. You never see the 3rd. But throughout the entire tournament, I actually summoned 3 a lot. So very happy I played 3 instead of more like the Link 3, Link 4s. So just 8 Strikers links. And for Link 2s, Phoenix and Hida. Phoenix is broken, Hida's broken. Nothing much to say about that. And then Grisu. This is really just for the Pendulum, Master of Endymion deck, and Avamax. Other than that, you rarely summon this unless you want to link up a Sunlight Wolf and a link into something that outs a card. So this is like a must-have, but it doesn't really always come up. Unicorn is the same thing, except you don't have to use link monsters basically. It's very situational, but it's just nice to have in my opinion. 1 Barman Dragon, this card is really good. This for base is 6,000, and it's a really good late game card, so I still decided to play it. Boral Sword goes for game. Yeah, broken. And the last card I played was Dengrisu. Obviously for the Orcus matchup. If you can bait out like the Shark Cannon on a Galatea, they have to negate it, otherwise Ding is going to send their things. So that's why you just have to have it. And yep, that's the extra. And for the side deck, I played 3 Lancia. This is just for the Orcus deck. I'm not sure if it's that good against Orcus Skytracker. I haven't figured that out like completely yet. But it's really good against Orcus variants and the Thunder Dragon combo deck with the Safeforts and all that. So I thought Lancia was a good choice. 2 Ghost Ogres. This is really just for the Pendulum deck. I wanted something for Pendulums going second, so I decided Ghost Ogre was the best one. I didn't think Typhoon was that good, so just stuck to the 2 Ghost Ogres. I didn't end up playing any, but just in case, it's just nice to have. 2 Twins. Actually, I'll just pair it up with the Duster. These are like for the True Draco Sub-Terra decks. Poltergeist, all that. You just need like a variety of going first and going second cards to balance it out. And 3 System Down. This card is broken. Like, it's the only way. So once you bait out the counter trap card, when you system down them, they're so far behind because they need to use their hand to like re-access their Orcus engine. And it's a spell card too, so it's even more broken. Yeah, that's actually how I won my top, round 11 match.
Okay.
Yeah, I just threw this off engage and I just won the game. And the spicy tech that I was talking about earlier that helped me beat Infernoid was 3 Iron Wall.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not sure if it's like a really like a uncommon card to play. I feel like people, like especially the backup decks, are starting to play it. It plays around evenly. For the decks that make it go first, if you have it, it's really hard to. It's impossible to access your Orcus engine through math and like Arma. You have to like 1-for-1 or something else for it. Another cool synergy is with multi-roll. So after you multi-roll the cards, they get banished, but with Iron Wall, they just go straight to the grave.
Nice.
Very rarely, it's usually Widow Anchor because cards are 1. You can also like pop Colossus with Afterburner, like because it can't banish. You can reuse base infinite times because it doesn't get banished. I thought it was really good. So yeah, it just has a lot of application to me, and I thought it was really good. So I'd recommend playing it. I play in the future. Yeah, so that's my side deck.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that you would change with the deck, or anything you would say about the deck after playing it all weekend long?
So I actually didn't know before that Twin Blister was really good against Sky Spectre until later from a friend. But or maybe just bump the Twin Blister to 3, maybe maybe play one Duster or cut a Lancia or something. Other than that, I thought the deck was really nice.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thank you for the profile, and congrats on your top 16.